President of the University, Chair of the University Council, ladies and gentlemen. Mae'n hyfrydwch o'r mwyaf gen I gael eich croesawu chi yma I gampws y Drindod ar gyfer y seremoni graddio. Seremoni graddio dathlu llwyddiant y graddedigion. We will, for the next 2 weeks, be celebrating across Wales the success of the graduands of this university. And it's great to see so many here today as we continue to celebrate and to note with great pride the success of Class 2019. Llongyfarchiadau mawr I chi. We gather here in our academic robes, representatives of civic societies, from the faculties and from the universities. We gather here together to honour you, to mark your professional distinction. And it gives us great pride to join with your families and friends in noting your academic success. Mae bob un ohonych chi wedi gwneud cyfraniad sylweddol iawn I fywyd y brifysgol, a dyn ni'n falch iawn ohonych chi. 2 blynedd wedi mynd mor gyflym, 3 years have gone past so quickly. What will you miss, I wonder, as you take your leave from Trinity Carmarthen? Those long hours in the seminar rooms, or I think those even longer hours in the bar, that's for you to decide. But we'll certainly miss, my wife and I will miss the support we've had from the rugby team. There are some big giants on stage here, but we'll certainly miss the support we've had from you. Every Wednesday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, throughout the term, singing Calon Lan under our bedroom window. Thank you. And can I thank you particularly for watering the rose garden as you have. Have a look at the roses this year. There must be something in the water in these great rugby players. You have given so much, and I have no doubt that some of you will become legends within your own CVs. It's a shame that I can't capture the gleam on the faces of your parents, your families and friends. They really are very proud of you. It's a shame I can't capture a photograph, the smile, the glee in the eye. Can I suggest perhaps that there's never been a better opportunity than straight this afternoon after this service, this convocation, to ask them for that £5,000 for that new car. I think you'll find they'll all be ready to support you. But we should be supporting them, because they've done extremely well, and we're all very proud of them. But I'm sure that they are very proud of you as well. It's not easy these days, supporting youngsters as they go through university education. One is fully aware of the financial concerns. And I'm sure that the students here with the staff would want to join together to acknowledge and thank you for the support that you have given. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Ond mae heddiw hefyd y ddwrnod I mi ddiolch I staff y brifysgol, ac a I fanteisio ar y cyfle I ddiolch i'r staff academaidd a'r staff proffesiynol. Can I thank the academic and professional staff? You would not be graduating without the great support that you have had from the staff here, and I'm indebted to you all for that professionalism. Diolch yn fawr iawn I chi. Thank you. University convocations are not only an opportunity to celebrate the success of the graduands, but also to mark distinction of worthy men and women who have made an enormous contribution within the context of the community and also to Wales and further afield. And today, we have the honour of acknowledging a giant, a gentle giant, a local giant, a sportsman who has made distinction for Wales on that international field. I am so thrilled and delighted that Ken Owens, a local boy from Carmarthen, an international sport hero, is being acknowledged here within his own home. Croeso, a diolch I ti am y cyfan ti wedi wneud. Ti wedi bod yn ambassador. It's nice to see the family here, and I know that your grandparents would be very, very proud of you. And I'm so pleased that your friends are here as well. Diolch I ti am bod beth ti wedi wneud I Gymru. But today, Vice-Chancellors on convocation days tend to stand here and boast about the millions of pounds that have usually come into universities and say how their universities are the best in the world. I suppose we pay to boast. But I don't want to do that today. I just want to talk with you. I want to talk with you, the class of 2019, who have, over the last 3 years, hopefully, had an educational experience that you will never forget. I want to thank you, but as I wish you well, I want to also encourage you to make a difference. To make a difference not only on the sporting field, but make a difference within the community. You are role models, and there are some national rugby role models here on stage. You too, from your performance, from your fitness, from your interest in health, in nursing, you too can make a difference, not only with the well-being agenda and the fitness agenda of Wales, but you can use your sport, you can use your leadership, your ambassadorial role to make a difference. People will look up to you. People will respect your professionalism, and people will see you as individuals that can make a difference. You know, as I do, that the word educare focuses on to draw out that which lies within. And for a sportsman, you know how important it is to have dedication, professionalism, teamwork, to work hard and to deliver and to make sure that goal is achieved. And sometimes in our society, we lose out on goals. We live in a very bland society. We live in a society that sometimes is afraid of speaking up, of putting our heads above the parapet. Ready to go into the scrum, but sometimes not prepared to do the try. We need to be prepared to go out and fight for Wales and play for Wales PLC. And as you leave this university, take the tactics of the scrum, go in there hard, make sure that you drive hard, and then deliver that goal, deliver that try, for you personally and for Wales. Because you today are future leaders of Wales. You have hopefully the academic ability, the professional standing to make a difference within our communities, within our professional fraternities, and also on a far wider international stage. Some of you today gain your BA. What fantastic news. But do remember, those are only the first 2 letters of the alphabet. There's so much more to learn within the University of Life. And as you play your game, and every game will be different, the rules of the game will be different, the conditions of the pitch will be different. But every time you go out there, you don't go out alone. You go out with a team. And when you fail, as you will, nothing wrong with failure. Pick yourself up and start again. Start again, regroup, reconsider. How do you reach that line? How do you make a difference? And when you see somebody down, go down to help them up. Offer them that support. You will be criticized. There will be so many things wrong in what you have done. But if you believe in yourself and if you believe in the goal that you aspire to, carry on towards that line, because you will achieve and you will make a difference. Learn the art of humility and also show compassion. We live in a world where there is so much common good, and sport can be used not only to deliver on a field, but to make a difference within our communities. You can be change makers. You can be facilitators of change. And more than anything, you can give a direction to youngsters and to communities. What a fantastic opportunity. As you walk across this stage, you are now starting a new chapter of professional learning. You're going out on the pitch for the first time. You're not on your own. You're working within a team. And this university, the University of Wales, Trinity St David, knows something about teamwork. We've been here for 200 years. And I think we've succeeded to show that Wales needs strong institutions and needs strong ambassadors. And you may not realize this, but at the end of this convocation, you will be admitted to an international guild, a guild of graduates where there are hundreds and thousands of students all over the world that carry with them on their professional card one single word. Do you know what that word is? Wales. Cymru. You will be graduates of the University of Wales, Trinity St David, and you will therefore become ambassadors of this great country. Wherever you go, whatever game you play, when you're there playing for Wales, you are playing as ambassadors of Wales. You may not have the red jersey, but you have the cap for Wales. A cap that you will never, never forget as you graduate today. Be proud of the Wales cap, as we are proud of these key giants on stage who have had the Wales cap, and so many of them. This might be your first academic cap. I hope you have several others. But never forget that the experience, the opportunity that you had here, you now can share that with others and make a difference. Your try counts. May God bless you. May his countenance always be with you. Go out there with confidence. Learn the rules and be successful. I wish you well. All I can say to you, as you now take your leave, I bid you joy. Llongyfarchiadau a pob dymuniad da i'r dyfodol.
Gorau Awen Gwirionedd. Byddai'r hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol y cynhelir yn 9 o Orffennaf 2019 yma yn Nhref Caerfyrddin, gynulliadau awdurdodedig Prifysgol Cymru y Dryndod Dewi Sant i dderbyn i'w priodol raddau bersonau da ei gair sydd trwy yfrydiaeth yn y Brifysgol a trwy ddisg medr a dyfal barhad wedi teilyngu'r cyfryw raddau yn unol ag ordeiniannau'r cyrff dyfarnu, gyda phob gweddi a dymuniad ar iddynt fwynhau iechyd a hir hoedl i wasanaethu eu cenhedlaeth a'i gwlad dan fendith y nef. yn nad oleini a gyfyd mewn tywyllwch, ath tywyllwch a fydd fel hanner dydd, a rhai a fyddant ohono ti a adeiladant yr hen ddiffeith leoedd. Gorau Awen Gwirionedd, the best inspiration is truth. Be it known to members of the university and to all here present that authorised congregations of the University of Wales Trinity St David are being held here in the town of Carmarthen on the 9th of July 2019 to admit to their appropriate degrees worthy persons who have, through study at the university and through learning, ability and perseverance, been deemed worthy of such degrees in accordance with the ordinances of the awarding bodies, in the hope that they may be given health and long life to serve their generation and their country under the blessing of heaven. Then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Bydded hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol fod Prifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant wedi rhoddi'r awdurdod i'r athro Medwyn Hughes dderbyn i'w graddau fyfyrwyr Prifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd raddau yn unol a rheolau'r Brifysgol. Gwelir enwau'r myfyrwyr y gallai derbyn i'w graddau yn y cynulliad hwn ar y rhestrau printiedig sydd wedi ei dosbarthu. Let it be known to members of the University and to all who are present that the University of Wales Trinity St David has granted authority to Professor Medwyn Hughes to admit to their degrees students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have qualified for degrees according to the regulations of the university. The names of the students that can be admitted to their degrees during this congregation can be found in the printed lists that have been distributed.
Yn Rhydeddus is Ganghello, cyflwynaf I ti disgybl o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd radd athro yn y celfyddydau. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a degree of Master of Arts. Tara Crank. Denise Leonard. Yn Rhydeddus is Ganghello, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd radd baglo yn y celfyddydau. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a degree of Bachelor of Arts. Matthew Paul Brown. Alexander Dovey. Vanessa Evans. Sean Lawrence Griffiths. James Grant Stiles. Chris Morgan Sutcliffe. Emily Beth Wilkinson. Marley Wynne. Eleanor Lowry Bates. Leah Sophie Campbell. Gareth Alan Davis. Hannah Louise Davis. Ross Mark Drazy. Laura Jane Edwards. Jason Lewis Hill. Katrina Katie John. Nicholas William Johnson. Lewis Alexander Jones. Stacey Elizabeth Palmer. Jack Peter Lloyd Smythe. Daniel Liam Thomas. Alistair Floyd Tipperick. Awel Soin Williams. And Trydydd y Sis Ganghello, cyflwy'n afi ti, ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant, a enillodd radd, baglo, miwn, gwyddoniaeth. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a degree of Bachelor of Science. Fabian Amorim. Judith Butsuamlak Bain. Sarah Kathleen Bennett. Abigail Chester. Gabrielle Victoria Kopp. Caris Hilary Edmonds. Rachel Evans. Sarah Jane Howells. Patricia Anna Kodalska. Barbara Lees. Mary McLaughlin. Gwenno Harve Morgan. Corey Prescott. Jessica Chelsea Richards. Louise Marie Steens. Amy Madison Bennett. Naomi Louise Pierce. Guto Sean Morgans. Jonathan Alexander Nicholson. Stephanie Lisa Grant. Dorian Anthony James. Daniel Gordon Carroll. Tesney Catherine Fakes. Liam James John. Christian Michael Lavalin. And Frydeddus Isgang Hetlo, Cyflwyna fi ti, Ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewis Sant, a enillodd Diploma Addys Uwch. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales, Trinity St David, who have gained a Diploma of Higher Education. Mandy Louise Cockayne. Alexa Jean Delos Domagas. Charlene Elizabeth Mary Druitt. Gemma Louise Lyons. Sarah Kate Page. Catherine Ann Reynolds. Joanne Sean Rogers. Amy Jane Wilson. Benjamin Samuel Poole. And Frydeddus Isgang Hetlo, Cyflwyna fi ti, Ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewis Sant, a enillodd dosgref addysg uwch. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales, Trinity St David, who have gained a Certificate of Higher Education. Joe Evans. Stephanie Yvonne Hall. Alison Louise Kilby. Shoned Meredith Phillips. Gemma Louise Spain. Katie Sean Thomas. Lauren Kia Watkins. Kizzy Anne Marie Webb. Laura Elizabeth Winnett.
A wnaeth y myfyrwyr sydd newydd gael eu cyflwyno i'r brifysgol a wnewch chi sefyll. With all the graduands that have just been presented to the university, would you now stand so I can formally admit you to your degree? Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol amddiriedwyd i mi, derbyddiaf chi'ch graddau a diplomau priodol ac I holl freiniau y cymwysterau hynny. Yn enw Prifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant.
Boed eich gofal wastad dros lwydd ac anrydedd ein prifysgol a'n gwlad.
Croeso I sefydliad graddedigion y Brifysgol.
Congratulations, you are now graduates and ambassadors of the University of Wales, Trinity St David. Llongyfarchiadau I chi. Titi, ystedwch os gwelwch chi'n dda.
Yn Rhydeddus Is Ganghello, cymeradwyaf I ti ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant, na dda dint yn bresennol yn y seremoni hon, ond sy'n gymwys I dderbyn cymwyster. Mae ei henwau wedi ei cyfnodi yn gynalwg. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I commend to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who were not present at this ceremony but have duly qualified for an award. The names of these students are recorded centrally.
A trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol amddiriedwyd I mi, derbyniaf y myfyrwyr hynny i'w graddau a diplomau priodol yn enw Prifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant.
Yn Rhydeddus Is Ganghello, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgyblion a enillodd ysgoloriaethau y Brifysgol. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students who have won university bursaries. Gwoba Cryan, Iechyd a Addysg Awa Agored. Sport, Health and Outdoor Education Prize, Louise Marie Steens. Esgoloriaeth, Gwaith Gareddau, Algysiriol, Extracurricular Activities Bursary, Tesni Catherine Fakes. Ysgoloriaeth J.E. Mock am Umdrec, J.E. Mock Award for Endeavour, Murray McLaughlin. Gwoba Goffa Nora Isaac, the Nora Isaac Memorial Prize, Guto Morgans.
Prynhawn da I chi gyd, a good afternoon to you all. A warm welcome. My name is Ellis Alsop. I'm the newly elect campus president for the Student Union at Carmarthen, not quite ready to leave university just yet. I've had the pleasure of serving many roles this year, from part-time officer to hall warden, but enough about me. Today is a celebration of you as graduates, as educators, adventurers, and sport enthusiasts. This day is yours. It's been a long time coming. I wish to congratulate each and every one of you for your successes, not just academically, but for the extra step you took with us as a student union, as a university. This year has certainly been harder than most, but that hasn't stopped any of you from taking part in our clubs, societies, campaigns, and sport teams. As you graduate, you might notice some things would have changed now. You may find yourself frequenting Carmarthen's bars a lot less. You may find yourself waking up on Thursday mornings and not feeling as rough as before. You may have less late-night panickings frantically about the assignment due the following morning, less 9 AM starts. But perhaps that's not too bad. There's a lesson or two to be learned from these experiences, so take note and take care when you depart us. Carmarthen, Trinity, you all care deeply for what matters. Your priorities are in the right place. Your dedication and enthusiasm to standing up in what you believed, from period poverty, mental health, which led to our launch of the Big White Wall project, to flying the rainbow flag on our campus in harmony of our LGBT students, in addition to bringing the Challenge Cup for the second year running. Course changes, marching for the people's vote, you called on us, we heard, the university listened. Your passion to the student union has led to a lot of excellent changes, and it wouldn't have been in motion without any of you. As you leave Carmarthen one last time, no longer a student, but a graduate, I hope you remember the great things you have achieved, both during your study and with us at the student union. You stood up for your rights, you made your voices heard. The world is moulded by your voice, and so as you go forward, be sure to use it. Make change for better for all. I may have only started my presidency, but I have grown through these experiences and your endeavours as a student myself. I'm immensely proud of what you've all accomplished and created. I wish you all the best of luck in your future lives and careers. Don't be too swift to forget your time here, and please, keep us in your thoughts as we prepare for another Freshers' year. Congyfarchiad i chi gyd. Congratulations to all of you. Best of luck to you all.
Llywydd, Is-Ganghellor, Graddedigion a Chyfeillion, President, Vice-Chancellor, graduates and friends. It is 4 p.m. on February the 25th in 2012. I was there, as Max Boyce would sing. I really was. It is Twickenham, that bastion of English rugby, and a young hooker from Carmarthen makes his first start for Wales. And what a start it was. Who could forget the 75th minute when Scott Williams stripped Courtney Laws of the ball in midfield and touched down under the posts in front of a crowd of 82,000. This win led to a triple crown and his first of 2 Grand Slams. More euphoric scenes were to follow in Cardiff in 2013 with a record 30-3 win over England to secure another championship title. Amongst the 82,000 crowd at Twickenham, however, in 2012, were 2 very anxious parents who were not just supporting their son, but also their daughter Vicky, who was kicking off on that same Twickenham pitch against an England women's 15 at 6 p.m. for her 6th international cap. She incidentally was capped before her older brother. These details are important between brother and sister. During my 27 years at this university, it has been a great privilege and honour for me to present as honorary fellows many notable sporting legends who have represented our country at the highest level. Barry John, a former student of this campus, the late Ray Gravel, Phil Bennett, also Delmy Thomas, Roy Bergier, and Gerald Davis, who are all with us today. But not just the followers of the Oval Ball. Laura McAllister, Chris Coleman from the world of rugby, Hedith Davis of athletics, and the extraordinary Non Evans, who excelled at national level in judo, rugby, weightlifting, and freestyle wrestling. However, unlike all the former recipients of the Honorary Fellow, today I present to you a craftsman who is still plying his trade, still a professional athlete, who is currently preparing for his 3rd Rugby World Cup with the Welsh squad to be hosted in Japan in August. This young man is Kenneth James Owens, a Carmarthen man, born and bred through and through. Ken, a professional rugby player who has never left his region, never forgotten his deep Carmarthen roots, and is most passionate about his Welsh heritage and language. Describing Ken's commitment to the cause as wearing your heart on your sleeve would be an understatement. Just watch the next rendition of Hen Raf yn Hadau in his next international. Mae Ken yn grwt lleol, dyn a'i filltir sgwar, sy'n golygu mae'n gwerthfawrogi'r ardal a'r bobl sydd wedi cael dylanwad mawr arno. Fe'i ganed yn 1987 yn fab i Delmi a Frankie, a brawd i Vicky. Gwnaeth Ken fynychu Ysgol Gyfun Bro Myrddin ac yna cyfnod byr a Met Caerdydd ac wedyn yma ar gampws Caerfyrddin i brifysgol hon, cyn sicrhau cytundeb proffesiynol gyda'r Scarlets. Cafodd Ken ei eni mewn i deulu eang gyda thalent yn chwaraeon a gwleidyddiaeth. Mewn sawl ffordd, mae heddiw yn ddathliad o gyfraniad y teuluoedd Owens a Maynard i fywyd diwylliannol a chwaraeon dref hynaf Cymru. Born in January 87, son of Delmi and Frankie and brother of younger sister Vicky, who may have been capped before her brother, Ken attended Ysgol Bro Myrddin, followed by brief stints at Cardiff Met and then here on this university's Carmarthen campus, before securing a professional contract with the Scarlets. Ken was born into a sporting dynasty. In many ways, today is equally a celebration of the contribution of the Owens and Maynard families to the sporting and cultural life of this very old town. I met Delmi the father before Ken the son and student when I first came to Carmarthen in 1992. Delmi was second row and captain of the Carmarthen Athletic Druids 15 and had considerable physical presence on the rugby pitch. If Ken is sometimes dubbed a cannonball, his dad would surely have been a siege gun. Equally large was his character, warmth and generosity. During the last Lions tour in New Zealand, it is said that the Owens family and friends had the unofficial Best Lions Tourists award as they toured the country in a camper van. That family on tour included Caris, Ken's wife and former Trinity Theatre ar Cyfryngau student, now based in Yr Egin with Lens 360 television production company, and son Evan, aged 4. Ken acknowledges that he learnt his rugby trade through the Carmarthen Athletic ranks, Ysgol Bro Myrddin, and district school teams, which resulted in 2 under-19 caps in 2006. His appearances for the Scarlets, his only club and region, is 243 and counting. And next season, he will captain them for a record 6th season. Ken led the Scarlets to their second Pro 12 title in 2012. Between 2011 and to date, Ken has amassed 64 senior Welsh international caps as a hooker. Another record. Just think of the talent and characters he has surpassed. Matthew Rees, Garen Jenkins, Hugh Bennett, Bobby Windsor, Bryn Meredith. During the successful 2017 British and Lions tour to New Zealand, Ken made 6 appearances for the Lions and played in 2 test matches. A particular honour on that tour was for Ken to be appointed as captain to lead the Lions against the Auckland Blues. When the press questioned the Lions coach Warren Gatland about his choice of captains, he simply said it was an easy one. He has since added, Ken is a great bloke to have in the side. He is a great team man and incredibly well respected and well liked by the coaches and the staff. His carrying is outstanding. His set piece, he's throwing well. He deserves to have the accolade of being Wales's most capped hooker. He is an outstanding person on and off the field, a great leader, and I can't speak more highly of him. Fine words indeed from a former All Black hooker. To paraphrase Plato's words, the conduct of man in his exercise is a very important test of his character. I wonder how many of my final year students sitting over there would remember these words. They were the focus of the 3-hour lecture, critically assessing the potential for character and moral development through physical education and sport. Another quote, "The Battle of Waterloo is won on the playing fields of Eton." Despite the historical inaccuracy of this second quotation, the underlying premise supports the long-held belief that positive experiences in games and sport assist in the development of characteristics such as courage, perseverance, loyalty, and leadership in children. I will leave you all ponder that over your lunch. My personal view, however, is conditional for physical education and sport to fulfill its potential for moral growth and character development requires good and consistent role models from the immediate and wider social environment. Parents, extended family, friends, teachers, coaches. Ken grew up in such an environment in Carmarthen. Ken exemplifies all that is good about sport. He is disciplined and loyal, both courageous and humble. He has overcome serious knee, ankle, neck injuries, selection disappointments, no doubt, with composure and patience. The perfect role model? Well, almost not, you could say. I'm not certain if you'd be sitting here now, Ken, if had you crossed the lines that last test in New Zealand, with that infamous accidental offside. Someone must have been looking after you, and you deserved that good fortune. Carmarthen is one of only 2 towns in Wales to have a sheriff. This dates back to 1223 and is now an annual appointment within the town council. Carmarthenshire, now Dyfed, has a high sheriff, which was established later in 1284 by the Statute of Rhuddlan. Vice-Chancellor, I'm certain there is at least one former high sheriff sitting amongst us, and probably a few former town sheriffs. Too many sheriffs, I think. All good things come to an end, and because there is only room for one sheriff in this town, and that is Ken, the sheriff, or Ken y Sheriff, as he will be presented at the Gorsedd of Bards at the Conwy National Eisteddfod in August. Yeah. This honour is for his contribution to Wales, the Welsh language, and local communities. Ken, dymuniadau gorau gyda thîm Cymru yn gwpan y byd yn Japan, ac am eich dyddiau ar ôl rygbi. Ken, we wish you success at the World Cup in Japan, and when the time comes, your many days after rugby. Anrhydeddus is-ganhellwr, cyflwyno fi ti, Ken Owens, Ken y Sheriff, yn gymrawd anrhydeddus o'r brifysgol hon.
Ken, ar ran y brifysgol, yn brangos ni.
Di dweud diolch. Llongyfarchiadau.
Diolch yn fawr iawn am yr anrhydedd yma, a'r anrhydedd I cael siario ar y llwyfan yma gyda arwyr arwyr fi yn tyfu lan a pobl anrhydeddus hefyd, so diolch yn fawr iawn. I'm not going to bore you too much longer with any more stories myself. It's probably the only time, the Lions tour, the only time I've been pretty happy to have some photos from a nightclub which went back to Rome in 2013 of Roman Poit with his top off and with the boys, so they came in handy once. But no, just want to congratulate all the graduates, all the best for your future. Probably one of the things I've learned since captaining the Scarlets is one of the most dangerous phrases in the English language is we've always done it this way. So my advice to you is always listen, always be ready to learn, but always challenge and keep working hard and keep enjoying. Pob lwc am y dyfodol, good luck, a diolch yn fawr iawn am yr adroddiad.
Llywydd y Brifysgol, yr Is-Gynechor, dirprwy caderaddion y Brifysgol, Cymrodir y Brifysgol, mae'n hyfryd cael fod yma ar siwd a chlysur arbennig o hwn. I feel today that I'm standing in an atmosphere of greatness. And it's not often that we have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of one of our own. And quite simply, it's lovely to see Gerald and Delmy and Roy and Ken here with us today. But I want to say something to the students, and especially to the graduates. Last week, my 9-year-old grandson was home from Hong Kong. And as it is, you have these little chats with your grandchildren, don't you? You sit down and you think, oh, what questions are they going to ask you? And one day, Iestyn said to me, Daki, are you the most famous man in Wales? Well, you can imagine my delight at such a question. But suddenly I was put back in my box because he said, after Ken Owens. And of course, Ken and these Welsh rugby players have made such a huge contribution to the life of Wales. To the granny ones, I want to say many congratulations. Your achievements are absolutely wonderful. I'd like to thank the academic staff for all their hard work with you. And especially a word today about Creddig Emmanuel, who comes to the end of his tenure as head of the department. It's been a very, very profitable and wonderful time in that department. And we produced many, many brilliant students. And today is not an exception. Because this university is gaining an academic reputation which is quite amazing. If I can give you a bit of the background, we came together with other universities a few years ago, Lampeter, Swansea Metropolitan, University of Wales, and 2 further education colleges, Coleg Sir Gar and Coleg Ceredigion. But the transformation that has taken place in this university, due to the incredible leadership of our Vice-Chancellor and incredible staff, is quite remarkable. Today we stand as 57th in the Guardian League tables, the best institution in Wales for teaching. The 4th after Swansea, Cardiff, and very close to Aberystwyth, who are 3 places ahead of us. So we are developing a reputation which is second to none. And that's because of the dedication, commitment, and hard work of our Vice-Chancellor and academic and support staff. So today is quite a day to celebrate. I think, as graduates say, you've got excellent role models here. And I want to mention, in a sense, that Ken, as he grew up, had very good role models within his family. I was very fond of Ken and Lorraine Maynard, who actually were town mayor and sheriff, but also worked so hard to raise thousands and thousands of pounds to help many charities in this town. At times, I was told, Ranulph, there's a lunch in St. Peter's, and what can you give? But it was a wonderful example of leadership, of inspiring the community, of bringing cohesion into this community. And I think there's a message there to you as graduates. Whatever profession you undertake, whatever role you have in society, it's important that you become a role model, that you bring about transformational change in the lives of the people that you encounter, that you make their lives better, that you make the life of their communities better. You know, there is a challenge in this country. There is a breakdown, a disconnect in the relationships we have as a nation at the moment. One former head of MI6 said, this country is facing a mental breakdown. Quite simply, you, in your roles, have the skills and the gifts to be leaders, but to turn things around. The one great thing about being individuals who are concerned about health and well-being is that you develop skills which are so important to people. Physical development goes hand in hand with mental and well-being. So we look forward to you following as role models in your professions. As I say, you're a part of this university. You will always be a part of this university. Your story will include that you're a graduate of this university. And for that, we are eternally grateful that you have come here and have made such a wonderful and excellent job of your degrees. Can I say, as an University Council, you are a credit to yourselves, you are a credit to your families, you are a credit to this community, and you are a credit to the nation of Wales. Llongyfarchiadau a bob lwc yn y dyfodol.
Will you please be upstanding to receive the University Standard?